Luka Dončić, born February 28, 1999, is a Slovenian professional basketball player for the Los Angeles Lakers of the National Basketball Association, NBA. Since his rookie season, he has been selected to 5 NBA All-Star games and 5 All-NBA first-team selections. He also represents the Slovenian national team and is widely regarded as one of the greatest European players of all time. Dončić arrives clearly wounded. He arrives staggered under heaps of awkward baggage. He arrives unlike any incoming Lakers star in franchise history. He is only here because his former team pushed him out. Think about that. He was only traded here for Anthony Davis because the Dallas Mavericks didn't think he was worth the trouble. The team that employed him for his 7-year NBA career, the people that knew him best, didn't want him anymore. There were whispers of conditioning concerns, durability issues, and the worry that he wouldn't be worth the giant contract he was eligible to sign this summer. But no matter what the reasoning, the messaging was undeniable. And as much as general manager Rob Pelinka tried to make Dončić feel wanted during the kid's initial Lakers news conference, Dončić still showed up as damaged goods, one of the league's 5 best players toting an obliterated ego and a dazed stare. "You can imagine how surprised I was," Dončić said of the trade. "I was almost asleep, so when I got a call, I had to check if it was April 1st. I didn't really believe it at first, and it was a big shock. It was a hard moment for me. It was home. It was really hard moments for me." This is tough on Dončić, but perfect for the Lakers, who have been suddenly provided an atmosphere of humility and urgency for their child prodigy. They don't want Dončić to feel entitled, and maybe now he won't. "He has too much to prove. I have everything left to prove," he said. They don't want Dončić to butt heads with LeBron James, and maybe now he won't. Given the vast difference in their conditioning and championship reputation, here's guessing Dončić will at least listen to James. "It's just like a dream come true. I always look up to him. There's so many things I could learn from him," said Dončić. "And I'm just excited, just to learn everything, and now I get to play with him. So it's an amazing feeling." They need Dončić to play like a man on a mission, and maybe now he will, because is there a more fervent mission than that of a jilted lover trying to prove their worth? And make no mistake, Dončić's mission is now the Lakers' mission. During Tuesday's 30-minute news conference, the team barely mentioned James. The ownership of the Lakers has seemingly been transferred. The place now belongs to Luka. "I can't think of a more amazing starting point to build a roster for the next decade," said Pelinka of Dončić. "And I know he has the drive to win that we have here. Our fans are going to see that every night on the court. I know up here he might seem calm and casual and quiet, but we know the alter ego comes out. At present, that alter ego is teeming with anger, even though Dončić won't admit it. He didn't have to admit it. His father, Sasa Dončić, did it for him." In an interview with the Slovenian media network Arena Sport 1 earlier this week, Sasa ripped the Mavericks for the way they treated his son. To be fair, the Mavericks had a good point about Dončić's conditioning. This season he had reportedly ballooned to 270 pounds on his 6'6" frame, and the extra weight has hampered his comeback from a calf injury that has sidelined him since Christmas. Last spring, in a very public message about the Mavericks' conditioning concerns, a team official was caught on video taking a beer out of Dončić's hands during a post-game celebration. The weight fears are real. But so are his 5 straight seasons on the All-NBA first team and last season's amazing playoff run that led the Mavericks into the NBA Finals against the eventual champion Boston Celtics. After Dončić answered local journalist Mark Medina's question about conditioning with the motivation quote, Pelinka jumped in and basically said that the Lakers were going to work with Dončić on getting him in the best possible shape. "I think greatness is an evolution and a process," said Pelinka. "And I think if you're striving for perfection as we are as an organization or as a player, you're going to have challenges to make yourself better until you don't play anymore. So, I think that's just something to keep in mind." Dončić said that his defense was part of that evolution. "I think this year, I really stepped it up. Honestly, it's just being more active, more vocal, and I think I did a step ahead this year," he said. "But I need to do more steps ahead. So that's what I'm planning on. He ended the news conference with a smile. But it took a while and didn't last long. Dončić knows this is serious business. His Lakers career begins with him needing Mavericks closure. It begins with him seeking Mavericks revenge. It begins with him addressing the question, who exactly is Luka Dončić? Since witnessing such a stunningly one-sided trade, the basketball world has been asking, did Dallas really know something nobody else knew? Personal life. In July 2023, Dončić got engaged to his longtime girlfriend Anna Maria Galtz. On December 1, 2023, his daughter Gabriela was born. Dončić can speak 4 languages, Slovenian, Serbian, English, and Spanish. He learned Spanish after joining Real Madrid. In 2017, while playing at Real Madrid, Dončić signed a 2-year deal with Nike. In December 2019, it was announced that he had signed a multi-year endorsement deal with Air Jordan, including a signature shoe, the Jordan Luka 1. On July 14, 2021, it was announced that Dončić would be the cover athlete for NBA 2K22, the 23rd installment in the NBA 2K video game series. In 2023, he inked a 6-year deal with Jordan, solidifying the continuation of his Jordan Luka line. Dončić's 2018-19 Panini National Treasures basketball card sold for $4.6 million in 2021. Sports journalist Mina Kimes profiled Dončić in April 2018, writing that he is a gamer and enjoys playing Call of Duty, FIFA, and Overwatch. Dončić's skill in the latter has been particularly noted, having reached the Grandmaster tier in competitive play in March 2023, and later becoming a top 500 player in the tank role in Overwatch 2. In 2018, he was noted as playing Genji and Hanzo, and as a tank player, Dončić plays as Zarya. Early life. Dončić was born in Ljubljana to Mirjam Poterbin, SL, an owner of beauty salons, and Sasa Dončić, a basketball coach and former player, 15. His mother is Slovenian, and his father is a Slovenian of Serbian descent from Kosovo. His parents filed for divorce in 2008, with custody and legal guardianship granted to his mother. According to his family, Dončić first touched a basketball when he was 7 months old and frequently played with a miniature hoop in his room by age 1. Dončić played various sports in his childhood, including football, which he later quit after growing too tall. At age 7, Dončić began playing organized basketball at a primary school in Ljubljana. His opponents at the time were up to 10 years old. As Dončić reflected, I was always training and playing with older kids who had much more experience than me. Many of them were bigger and faster than me too, so I had to beat them with my brain. Dončić admired Greek basketball player Vasilis Spanoulis from his early teenage years, stating that he was enchanted by him. Dončić wore the number 7 at Real Madrid in honor of Spanoulis. Dončić also grew up admiring American basketball player LeBron James.